Have you ever gone out of town and wanted to know what the temperature is in your animal's enclosure, wondering if maybe the light blew out and the animal's not getting hot enough? Well, now there's a way to check that while you are gone. Welcome to the Tye-Dyed Iguana. I'm Eric. Today we're going to look at Zoo Med's Slither Sense remote temperature and humidity monitoring system. Now, you see I have three different packages here. Essentially, it's all the same thing, but we have them in different ways. So this one here is going to be everything you need to kind of start it up. If for some reason you do want to buy them separately, you can, but this is going to be your gateway. Then you do have the actual sensor itself. You can obviously hook multiple sensors up to it. And the really cool part is one gateway will actually hook up to 200 sensors. So for a hobbyist, you're probably never going to hit 200 sensors, but you can do a lot with it. Now you can also set up different zones, different things like that inside the app, so you can kind of connect to a few different things. We're going to see how these guys set up, what they do, and I'll show you guys kind of the app and what we're going to make happen here. So really you could place any of the sensors anywhere inside your enclosure to really get a good monitor on what's going on. Have one on your hot side, one on your cool side, one in the hide, or any of your hides. You can also use these guys if you have a greenhouse and you want to monitor. You can also use it inside an incubator if you do breed. That way you can kind of monitor everything that's going on, all at your fingertips, right on your phone. All right, guys, so today we're going to show you how to set up the gateway and then a temperature humidity sensor with the app. So first off, we're just going to set up a gateway. Now, make sure you guys are on the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. If you guys switch over to the 5, it just doesn't want to connect. So make sure you're on 2.4. Then make sure also that you have in your password right on the first time, because if you don't, it becomes a pain in the butt because you got to reset everything. All right, as you can see now, we are connected. So we hit OK. Then it already has shown us our sensor. So we go ahead and click that sensor. It's going to open up some different apps for us here. You can see that device. This is the number on the back of your sensor. Definitely make sure you confirm that. And we're just going to name this one Ball Python. All right, so for this is how we're going to run it, and then submit. And it has added that device to my account now. So now we can easily go to our dashboard and it actually had another thing kind of set here. I went through earlier and set up where you can add a pet. We can go through, add a new pet. So we're going to add a pet here. We're going to call it Peter. I don't know why, but we are going to call it Peter. And Peter is going to be let's go with a caiman lizard. That works great. You can put in any notes. There's a Wikipedia link here that will take you to learn more about them. We're going to say that it is a female caiman, and she was born in 2017. So you do have all different kinds of pictures that you could put for it. Different lizards, snakes, turtles. So we're just going to go with that default lizard that it's set up for us. And then we can hit save. Now, you can see here I got a couple different animals that we already have saved on there. Now we can go to that device, and the one that I named Ball Python, you can kind of see since I've set it up where humidities and temperatures and everything have been going. You can kind of go through chart duration. Obviously it's only been set up a short time, so don't really have a whole lot in those data. So we're just going to go to the 12 hours so you can see that. We can go back then and you can also put in a location. So like default location, that's just, you could change that to bedroom or basement, whatever you guys really want to. You can add all different types of habitats. adding the storage. So if you have a room where you are just keeping your worms, you can put that one in there as your location. Any different locations, there's a lot of different options that you can definitely do here. It's going to be something that you guys will definitely need to play with quite a bit, just to kind of get all the functionality. You can set your different alerts, so active alerts that you'll have. You can put in, temperature defaults, save all different sorts of stuff. And it's just really, really cool. As I'm sitting here messing with it, I keep finding more and more. Enterprise view is kind of interesting because it just brings you into a general, right where you can look at it and not have anything super crazy going on, and have all the graphs just quick glance. So that's really cool. And multiple ways to get into things. So this one, I set up the ball python habitat. So go to this one for this habitat. I'm just going to change that to, instead of default, so we can kind of track it, just one default location. That's just wherever we have it. And then I have it as a 75-gallon tank, dimensions of it, what kind of temps you have, where you're fine with nighttime drops, sunrise, sunset, what pet is in there. You could add multiple pets to one tank if you want. So I could put Ralph and Peter in the same tank together, and it actually will do recommendations for you as well on each of those animals. So, this one actually went back to the ball python recommendations because I have that as this basic one, but you can reset the defaults, do that there, and then it kind of decides how it wants to do it. But we're going to set, so it did the recommendations for a ball, and it's got all that sitting there, which is really cool that it has all those recommendations already in there. So save. So this is pretty well just a basic kind of to get you guys started, like I said, but all kinds of stuff you can put in here. At first, I thought it was just like one of those basic monitors, but this thing really does so much more than I expected. It is actually pretty darn amazing, and I now actually want to get me a few now that I've played with it. So really, really cool. All right, so that is the Slither Sense remote temperature and humidity monitoring system. So while you're away, definitely gives you peace of mind. Also lets you really dial in what is going on in your enclosures. So you can really see what's going on at night, what's during the day. Really keeps a monitor on that enclosure for you to make sure your animal is as happy as it can be. Make sure you like and subscribe for more how-to videos, and we will see you guys next time.